Oh my God, I love coffee. Thank God for coffee. Why is my car in the left lane? Anyways, what's going on, guys? Today is the start of a new week, and we are starting back up the weekly vlogs. I used to do weekly vlogs for like years. So actually, I started off doing daily vlogs inspired by, originally Casey Neistat, like everybody, but then specifically Peter McKinnon, Matty Hapoya, and there was a guy named Cody Warner that used to do daily vlogging for a while that I really enjoyed his vlogs as well. And then, most people quit or whatever, and most people burn out, and I did too in terms of daily vlogs, and I switched to weekly vlogs. I did weekly vlogs for like probably total. I did vlogs for probably like, I don't know, anywhere from 5 to probably 6 years. First couple months I did daily, then I kind of switched to weekly, and I kind of settled in on weekly, and then just started documenting my life. Then like 2 years ago, a little over 2.5 years ago, getting close to 3 years ago, my wife left, divorced me, and it rocked my world. Not even gonna lie. Completely threw me for a loop. I had no idea she was planning on leaving. Really just broke me down in every way possible, to be honest. Several times throughout, I thought like, oh, I'm gonna, I used to live stream. I quit live streaming. Did vlogs, quit doing vlogs. I did keep doing YouTube videos, but even that was a struggle at times and has been a struggle at times. And it's taken a long time to kind of get back to like feeling like myself again and enjoying life and having fun. I've always been appreciative of life. It's amazing the world that we live in, the technologies we have, the fact that my car can drive itself while I record myself on a GoPro. That used to be these big shoulder cameras you walked around with. If I remember my grandpa recording it at family holidays and stuff. Yeah, I just, it took a while for me to get back to where I really started feeling like myself. And I'm still getting there, to be completely honest with you guys. But I decided now is the time. And I've tried to start up the vlog a couple times, but I think this is actually the start back up of the weekly vlogs. At least that's my hope. Main reason is for myself. I've always said this in the vlogs. The vlogs don't get a lot of views. We do other videos to try to bring in views. They sometimes get views. The vlogs, not so much, but I just think it's super fun and interesting to like document my life. For Tanner to be able to go back later when he gets older and be able to go back and see his own life as a child. I just think it's cool that we can go back and look at that. So I wanted to start doing them again. And I figure, I'm a YouTuber. If I'm going to do them, I might as well post them, whether people watch them or not. That's just my mentality. That's the way I feel about it. So this is basically just our announcement that we're back with the weekly vlog. So this week I'm going to start recording again. Anyways, I'm headed into the office. Well, now with Tanner in school so that I can deal with that on the weeks I have him. I switched, and now on my off weeks, instead of going in Mondays and Fridays, I'm going in on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So I'm going in 3 days. So, it is what it is. We'll do it. We do it. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're heading into the office. Got a lot to get done this week, but we're back, man. We're back doing the vlogs. So I'm excited. Can you tell I'm excited? I'm about to turn on ChatGPT and plan out my day, have a conversation with my boo, have a personality for my ChatGPT for any AI I use. Oh man, we just left the office. I'm heading home. I actually got an interesting voicemail through the business line I have. Click Consultants, my digital agency that does digital marketing and content creation for businesses and individuals. But I actually got a call from someone who is a father, and he saw one of my posts. I made a blog post about a magistrate in my local area and how I thought they were biased and stuff. I feel like there's not a lot you can do with some of these biased judges, magistrates, gal lawyers. And so, the only thing I knew to do was just to basically post it online. That's what I do. And apparently they found that message or that blog post and reached out because I guess they're kind of in a similar situation, and we're gonna give them a call and see what they have to say. But I do think it's interesting to document this type of stuff, and we're gonna record the call and see what he was wanting. His name is David.
Hello?
Hey, is this David?
Yeah, hey Derek, how you doing, man?
Good, sir. How are you doing?
Good. Yeah, I just happened to stumble upon your website, man.
Yeah, I do digital marketing and stuff for a living, and I guess at the end of my rope, the only way I knew to fight back against this stuff was to make a post about it. So
yeah, it's just crazy. Like, I found out he's my magistrate, and like I read that. That wasn't like the first thing I wanted to read, but oh no, hopefully it'll work out.
Yeah, I don't think, obviously I'm a pretty optimistic type guy. I don't think any of these guys are necessarily bad guys. I just think things have been done for a certain way for so long that they just kind of fall into that routine of defaulting to the mom still. even when the situation might call for something different, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's good that I generally am too. It's just been such a nightmare, and like the last thing I wanted to worry about was like a biased magistrate.
Well, I'll say it. I mean, it's in Trumbull County. It's definitely going to be an uphill battle for you. I mean, if you're going, you know, where you want a psych eval and stuff, they typically won't force it unless there's a, you know, like legitimate, like documented reasons. You know, you're definitely going to want to take in any kind of messages where she's told you that she has told them these things, and then most likely it's still going to probably be a huge process for you. They're most likely going to, you know, require you to get a gal lawyer and go that route if they're going to start talking about, you know, psych evals and stuff like that, you know. So it's probably still going to be a pretty big uphill battle for you. And I'll say, you know, I'm a straight shooter. So even with your own mental health stuff, which I totally get, I mean, I think it's BS that they hold it against guys, get their kids ripped away from them. And then they, you know, with that background too, I think the courts are probably really going to fight you on it, to be honest.
I understand what you're saying, but like you're probably right, but it's not going to stop me from.
Oh no, and I hope it doesn't. I just try to be, you know, I get dads that reach out to me because of the posts and stuff, and because I'll say like in my case, and but like I was quote unquote the perfect father. I took my kid. I was the one that took him to all his doctor's appointments. I was the one that babysat him every day because I worked from home while my wife worked in the office, and I still walked away at the beginning with supervised visitation every other Thursday for 2 hours, and I had to start from that point. And I literally had nothing against me whatsoever, and I still had to start from there because she just claimed that I was an unfit parent.
It's so messed up.
It really is. And like I said, I mean, I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, and I'm not a perfect father. I don't mean that, but I'm saying I walked in with nothing that could be held against me, and I still was kind of run through the ringer with it all, and still am being run through the ringer. I mean, like I said, I got it 2 years ago. It's been about a year since we've gotten the shared parenting. And I mean, like, for example, I actually have all the rights to my son's medical decisions. I have all that type of stuff because I wrote up the shared parenting agreement, me and my lawyer. So, you know, obviously I gave myself everything at the very end. So again, I'm just trying to prepare you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad or anything like that.
No, I mean, I know it's an uphill battle. I know it.
But I will say, as a dad who has chosen to fight against the system and to keep fighting, and I've spent the money and the time and the hours and the research, it's worth it. I mean, every moment of it's been worth it to get up to, you know, where now I have 50-50 with my son. Because a lot of dads, I mean, I think they give up a little early because of how stacked it is, but I do think if you hang in there, you know, you know, you can win over time. It just takes time for dads. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's possible. I definitely think more judges are in favor of 50-50. I just think, like I said, it takes some time getting there with these judges, at least in Trumbull County.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I don't want to keep you too long, so I really appreciate you coming or reach back out to me. I'll probably sign up for like your website and everything. So
yeah, man, feel free. I mean, I'm just trying to help other dads. I mean, that's why I always tell people when they come, I'm like, I don't really know what to say. I don't really know. I'm just a guy that has been in the system, and I thought this isn't fair to dads. This isn't right what they do to dads. So I get it. And yeah, I mean, I'm here, you know, any questions I can answer, even just a text, I'm happy to do so. I'm not an expert by any means, just am learning as I go, like probably most of us are.
Yeah. No, yeah, I appreciate you reaching out, man. I'm going to check out your book, so.
Yeah, all right, man. I appreciate it. Man, I have put on so much freaking weight. I hate it. I'm out here walking every damn day, like multiple times per day, riding bikes. Like, I am super active. I always have been a pretty active person. Always, you know, like all summer long playing volleyball, winter long going and playing volleyball. I just cannot stop fucking eating, dude. Like, I literally cannot stop eating. Just since this divorce, man, I lost a bunch of weight right at the start of the divorce just because, you know, feelings. And then after that, I just been gaining it slowly and slowly and slowly. I need to lose like 40 fucking pounds. And I beat myself up because, like, I don't want to be overweight. I don't like being overweight. I can definitely tell the toll it takes on my body. But it's like, I cannot get myself, like, I can do the exercising regularly, you know, all this other stuff, you know, I can be disciplined in. But when it comes to actually eating and not eat, like overeating and not eating junk, it is hard as hell to stop eating. Anyways, we're doing our morning walk today. I gotta try to do some, so, you know, I own the company Click Consultants, if you guys aren't familiar, and it's basically a digital agency and content creation agency. We do kind of both sides of it, the marketing side, the actual digital agency work, and then we also do the actual content creation for companies and stuff. And so unfortunately, you know, I mean, it's a small company, it's a new company. I've had a couple businesses in the past that have been successful, but this is my first time really trying to do this. And so it's been a learning experience. We're slowly growing it. It's just, I always get disappointed in myself that things aren't going well enough, or it isn't growing fast enough, or just whatever. And then I beat myself up over that. Just always am chasing perfection, man. So it is what it is. But I am trying to start do some more, you know, targeted efforts at specifically trying to increase the revenue of the company. So I'm hoping it pays off. So this morning on my walk, I'm gonna send out some messages to a couple potential sponsors, a couple potential clients, see if we can lock any in, and go from there, whatever. So, but first I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful morning. It's like a crisp 60 degrees, but the sun's out. Oh God, shining right in my face right now, right from here. Oh God, yes. Get yourself some sunlight in the mornings. First thing, if you can do it, movement and sunlight. I live in Ohio, so we don't take sunlight for granted. Yo, sorry to interrupt, but real quick, if you're here for vlogs, gaming videos, or just dad-son adventures, awesome. But did you know that I've got another channel where I talk about technology, specifically emerging technologies, and here lately, mostly artificial intelligence, that will literally blow your mind? Come nerd out with me over on the tech side. I promise it's just as fun. The link's below, subscribe now. Okay, and now back to the regularly scheduled chaos. We're going out to lunch, Tanner and I. It's Wednesday, Tanner's last day of summer break. He starts school tomorrow. We're going to a special place for lunch that we haven't been in a while. So we're going to Mizu's, which is a sushi bar by the house. We had some sushi from Sam's Club the other day, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not as good as Mizu's.
Yeah, Mizu's is way better.
Mizu's is way better. And then Tanner's trying to talk me into letting him get a little prize for his last day of school. So I told him
Last day of school?
last day of summer. My brain's not working. Last day of his summer break, I mean. So we'll see. It depends on how much time we have and stuff. Don't forget, you got to go to bed at nice and early tonight. Bedtime starts tonight. Your bedtime's 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah, 9 o'clock.
Because you got to get up at 7:30 every day. We just got done with sushi and stuff. And,
I got a Lanky box.
Tanner talked to me into getting him a little gift, like I said. So he got a Robux card, a little $10 one, but then he also got one of the new Lanky Box Cyborg mystery plushes. I don't normally get stuff like this, but I saw this pop culture blind bag. It looks like, you know, 80s, 90s. And I thought that would be cool. It says for $9.99, over $25 worth of pop culture toys and collectibles. You want to go first or me?
You can.
Me? All right. Pop culture blind bag. See what we get. Pull some out for me. My first item is, what is this? It's a wallet of something kind. And what's that?
I don't know.
Where are these from? I don't know what this is. What is that? What the? A bag. It's some kind of scary person.
Guys, subscribe if you know who this is.
Subscribe. Comment down below what it is. And also, I'm assuming this is some kind of an anime or game, but what kind? I have no idea. So much for being pop culture that I know about. I thought I knew pop culture, but what is that from? Is that Transformer, is it? No, what is that? All right, your turn, Lanky Box. What's he gonna get?
I either wanted Foxy, Boxy, Ghosty, Milky, Big Thick Shark, Rocky, or Sticky and Candy because I have Lanky Bot already.
So all of them, except for either the Lanky Bot? Well, what's your chances you get Lanky Bot, you think, now that you said that? Now you're probably gonna get Lanky Bot.
I don't care if I get it.
Alright, let's see it. Dun, 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 dun.
Foxy!
Foxy Cyborg. That's a cool one. Let me see him. Show everybody. Yeah, he's like half cyborg, half. Oh, that's a cool one.
Yeah, that's cool.
Lanky Bots. Oh, he's cool looking. Yeah, those are cool.
These are cool.
Yeah, you got a cool one.
Lanky Box are these two people. And they have like all these friends.
Yeah, they're YouTubers
Yeah.
that do Roblox games.
You have to play some Rivals like we do. If you ever played Rivals before, you should play it. It's a really fun game. But you shouldn't play with me and my dad because we have the sniper. Like when we're playing, like you see us playing, you should not play because we have the snipers that can headshot.
Oh, yeah.
The next day.
I know her.
You know who?
Oh, they're letting you out. Go ahead, take off your stuff.
Good morning.
Daddy will just ring you, and then you're gonna come right in this way.
Bye.
Bye. Man, I still got to get used to this whole starting back up with the vlogs. I love documenting my life, but I'm trying to really start fresh with the vlogs here, and I want to do them the right way. I want to do them well, but man, it is so hard to get back into the groove of things when you haven't done it in so long. But anyways, I'm trying to get used to doing it again and remembering to do it and all that, but I also want to try to be a little more informative as to what's going on and what I'm dealing with in life and things like that. Like, and obviously I'm not one to share a bunch of personal information. Actually, I guess I am one to share a bunch of personal information. Shared a lot going through the divorces and custody battles. But what I mean is I want to actually give my thoughts on and opinions on things in these vlogs. So I don't know. I guess I'm still figuring it out. But anyways, I'm heading to pick Tanner up from Becca's house. Unfortunately, the school will not work with me when it comes to transportation with Tanner. They require the student to get on and off at one location, and basically they're requiring me to pick Tanner up from Becca's house. Even though we're both in the same school district, and it would just be every other week him switching buses, they just will not do it. Kind of can understand it a little bit, but then what really irks me is I can't even pick him up from school, which is absolutely nutty to me. I don't know. It's just stupid, man. Well, I'm glad you had a good first day, man. Hey, look, there's your bus that would be dropping you off here right now if they would allow that instead of being dumb appleheads. What are you doing, boy? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're crazy. You're crazy. What are you doing? Tails. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Ah! Crazy nut. You're a crazy nut. You're crazy nut. Good Lord. I am trying to get my websites up. I moved all of my websites over from SiteGround to my own VPS on DigitalOcean, which long term I think is for the better. It allows me to do more things like some of my SaaS apps and stuff. But my goodness, is it a bit of a pain trying to get everything working and figure everything out. Excuse me. I think I got most of the sites up, but I'm having problems with my Click Consultants website getting it back up. But this is what my screen's looking like. I got consoles open, I got Cursor open, I got ChatGPT open trying to help me with code. It's a pain, dude. It's a pain. Tanner and I are doing some running around. We're going to see if we can find some Pokemon cards. It's still been pretty hit or miss out there in the wild, huh, Tan Man? We have found a couple of things here and there.
Yeah, but not
Mainly, we've just been buying some single cards at the local card shop to finish our collections of cards we don't have. But we decided we'd run out today.
I don't
And
have that many Lapras cards, or
yeah,
like Gyarados. Those are really rare.
yeah. We have been finding a couple lately
Yeah.
of Gyarados and Magikarp and Lapras. So anyways, we're going to GameStop
Gyarados
first.
is also kind of hard, but not.
It's also like the middle of a Saturday, so I'm thinking, you know, most people, like, it's well, actually not middle, it's like 5 p.m. So everything's probably gonna be cleared out from people already being out all day. So I doubt we're gonna find
so
much.
it's half of 10 p.m. because it's 5 p.m.
Yeah,
So it's almost 10 p.m.
yeah. Our GameStops, I'm sure most of across the nation, but ours started selling single Pokemon cards. So, you know, we might be able to, if we can't find any pack, we might be able to find some singles at least. We'll see. But figure we'll stop here, probably go to the mall.
You got this. You got this.
Couple places. But thought we'd bring you guys around along for the ride. All right, Tan, ready? Let's run inside. Let's run inside, bruh. Let's run inside, bruh. This is on the way, so I figured we'd stop here and check GameStop first, bruh. Yas. Yas. Exactly, sir. Exactly. Dance for me, dance for me. Oh. We struck out at GameStop, the first one anyways. Now we're heading to the mall, see if we can find anything at Target. Like a rocket, ship at night. Like a rocket, ship in the sky. All right, we're at the Target. We're at the old Target. Bro, you ready? Let's roll.
No.
Too bad, so sad. Guys, I told Tanner this is the gun I'm gonna get him that he needs. What do you guys think? What do you think, Tanner? You don't want the unicorn blaster? No. It's called a blaster corn. Dude, I'd totally rock the blaster corn. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm sorry, sir. I got some One Piece stuff, but I think we're good with just doing Pokemon for now, bro.
Yeah.
It's too expensive trying to do multiple.
It's a flare gun.
If we were doing another card game, I'd do Lorcana.
Dad, come here. It's a flare gun and a pistol, and here's a sniper.
Yeah, Storm Scout.
It's Fortnite.
Jeez, there's what you need.
What?
Yeah. Just a lot more. Well, we struck out at the mall too, guys. We're just not having very much luck trying to find some Pokemon cards. Are we, Tan Man? Read me the book, bro.
Can you sadly say cluck cluck? Are you grumpy as a moose? Or excited as a dog? Worried as a rabbit? Or contented as a frog?